The invisible enemies destroying your dreams and how to beat them. Ever wonder why some people never seem to catch a break? Here's the truth nobody wants to hear. It's not bad luck. It's not the economy. It's not even their circumstances. There are invisible forces, silent killers, that sabotage success before it even has a chance to breathe. And here's the kicker. Most people don't even know they're infected. Let me tell you something. This world, it's not exactly a playground. It's more like a battlefield where your biggest enemy isn't out there. It's right between your ears. I'm talking about attitude diseases. These things are like termites eating away at your foundation while you sleep. And trust me, I know what I'm talking about because I've caught every single one of these diseases. I've been patient zero. So buckle up, because what I'm about to share might sting a little, but it could also save your entire future. Let's start with the first one, indifference. You know this person. Maybe you are this person. The shoulder shrug. The whatever happens, happens mentality. They're just floating through life like a leaf on a river. No direction, no passion, no fire. Here's what they don't understand. Drift only works in one direction, and it's not up. You cannot coast your way to the mountaintop. Gravity doesn't work that way, and neither does success. Some guy once told me, I just don't see the point in getting all worked up about things. You know what I told him? That's exactly why you're stuck. Winners get worked up. Champions are obsessed. Legends are consumed by what they do. Here's the golden rule that changed everything for me. Put everything you've got into everything you do. I don't care if you're flipping burgers or closing million-dollar deals. Pour your heart into it. One of two things will happen. Either opportunity will crack wide open for you, or you'll realize you need to be doing something completely different. Both outcomes are valuable. But here's the trap people fall into. They think, if I just had a better opportunity, then I'd give it my all. That's backwards. That's delusional. Success doesn't work that way. You don't get the promotion and then start performing. You perform, and then the promotion chases you down. Wherever you are right now, give it everything. That's how you escape mediocrity. Next up, indecision. Mental quicksand. Some people are so paralyzed by the fear of making the wrong choice that they make no choice at all. They sit on the fence for years, terrified to jump off because, what if I land on the wrong side? You want to know something? After enough time passes, it stops mattering which side you pick. Just pick one and run with it. Any direction beats standing still. Here's how I learned to live. One way or the other. Pick a path and commit with everything you've got. But what if it's wrong? Then you'll figure out faster. And you'll gain the experience to make better decisions next time. A life worth living is a life full of decisions. The wrong ones? They're just expensive lessons that make you wiser. Don't try to avoid decisions. Chase them down. That's where the adventure lives. Then there's doubt. This one's like poison in your bloodstream. And the worst type? Self-doubt. The voice in your head that whispers, you can't do this. You're not good enough. This won't last. You'll fail just like before. Chronic self-doubt is like having a terrorist living in your own mind, sabotaging every mission before you even leave the base. Imagine trying to build a future while constantly doubting whether you deserve one. It's impossible. So flip the coin. Become a believer. Believe in the process. Believe in the journey. But most importantly, believe in yourself. Understanding your own worth isn't arrogance. It's the foundation of all progress. Without it, you're building on sand. Now, if those three don't take you down, this next one definitely will. Worry. This is a heavyweight champion of destruction. Worry creates health problems, relationship problems, financial problems, spiritual problems. Worry long enough and it'll drop you to your knees, then keep you there. I used to be a world-class worrier. Not warrior, worrier. My family probably wished I'd been a warrior instead. I worried about everything. Every possible disaster. Every worst-case scenario played on repeat in my mind like a horror movie I couldn't turn off. Finally, I made a decision that saved my life. I gave it up, just quit. Cold turkey. Now, was it easy? Absolutely not. It took me nearly a year to kick the worry habit, and it was one of the hardest years of my life. But getting that monkey off my back, Best thing I ever did. I discovered you can live an absolutely incredible life free from worry. Notice I didn't say free from challenges or difficulties. Those are still there. But worry? That's optional. And once you realize that, everything changes. Here's another sneaky one. Overcaution. Some people will never have much because they're too careful. They're so focused on avoiding risk that they miss every opportunity that requires courage. This is a timid approach to life, and it guarantees mediocrity. I used to be terrified of risk. Every decision became, but what if this goes wrong? What if that happens? What if I lose everything? You know what that is? That's the language of poverty. I could talk myself out of anything. Then one day, I had a realization that rewired my entire brain. Everything is risky. From the moment you took your first breath, life became risky. You think trying is risky? Wait until you see the bill for not trying. You think investing is risky? Check out the price tag for not investing. Getting married? Risky. Having kids? Risky. Starting a business? Risky. Crossing the street? Risky. Here's the ultimate truth. You're not getting out of this life alive. That's the biggest risk of all. So if it's all risky anyway, why not give it a shot? Why not go for it? People ask me, but I just want safety and security. Fine. Go huddle in a corner. We'll cover you with a blanket, bring you 3 meals a day, protect you from everything. You'll probably live to be 100. But what kind of life is that? Existing isn't living. Don't beg for security. Demand adventure. I'd rather live 30 years bursting with adventure than 100 years safe in the corner. Wouldn't you? Next disease, pessimism. The toxic habit of always seeing the dark side, the problems, the obstacles, the million reasons why something can't work. The pessimist doesn't look for solutions. He collects problems like trophies. He doesn't search for virtue. He hunts for faults. And when he finds them, he's thrilled. How miserable is that? This is a guy who looks out the window and doesn't see the sunset. He sees the dirt on the glass. This is a guy who rushes up to you, breathless with excitement, and says, I've got 5 reasons why that won't work. He's so proud of himself. So blind. He only needed 1 reason, but he found 5. To the pessimist, the glass is always half empty. To the optimist, it's half full. Same glass, same amount of water. Why the different reactions? Because it's not about what is. It's about how you think about what is. Our lives are shaped more by how we think things than by how they actually are. That's profound when you really sit with it. Your thinking creates your reality. Which brings me to something crucial. Thinking habits. Most people work hard, but they don't think hard. Your mind is like a factory, a mental factory. Whatever you pour into it all day long becomes the raw material for your life. As you think, so you become. It's that simple and that terrifying. I used to start every morning reading the newspaper with my coffee. Wars, murders, robberies, stabbings, car crashes, tragedies. I'd load up on all that darkness and then start my day. Is it any wonder I struggled? You want to be a great leader? Fine. Let me check your library. Show me what you're reading, and I'll show you your future. What you put into your mental factory determines what comes out in your life. You can't dump trash into your mind every day and expect to build something beautiful. It's like trying to bake a cake with cement. A kid once asked me, how do you build a good life? I told him it's simple, though not easy. Here's how you build anything. Select the right ingredients. Keep out the wrong ingredients, and it starts with thought. Everything starts with thought. If someone drops sugar in your coffee, you're fine. If someone drops poison in your coffee, you're dead. Life is both sugar and poison. You have to be careful. Watch what you consume. It doesn't matter who hands you the bad stuff or where it comes from. It'll still destroy your future. One of the best pieces of advice I ever received. Stand guard at the door of your mind. Every single day. You decide what gets in. Don't let people dump their garbage into your mental factory, because you're the one who has to live with the results. Finally, the last disease, and this one will absolutely destroy you. Complaining. Whining, crying, griping, playing the victim. Spend 5 minutes complaining, and you've wasted 5 minutes you'll never get back. But it's worse than that. You've planted the seeds of failure. Complaining is economic cancer. It spreads through your life until opportunity wants nothing to do with you. The universe will drag you into a desert of regret and leave you there to choke on the dust of your own excuses. Listen, there's a war going on. Every single day. Mentally, emotionally, financially, socially. You're in a battle, and these attitude diseases, they're the enemy. They're silent. They're sneaky. But they're deadly. The good news? Now you know what to look for. Now you can spot them creeping into your life. And now you can fight back. Your future isn't written yet. It's being written right now. With every thought you think, every decision you make, every attitude you choose. So choose wisely. Choose strength over weakness. Choose action over paralysis. Choose belief over doubt. Choose courage over caution. Choose optimism over pessimism. Choose gratitude over complaint. Your dreams are waiting, but they won't wait forever. It's time to get in the game and win the war that matters most, the one happening inside your own mind. Now go out there and show the world what you're made of.